This is Joe Vogt out here, Dave Wright Nissan Subaru. Just wanted to show you the brand new 2020 Rogue in comparison to our 2020 version. They made a ton of upgrades on this vehicle. Just to start with, unlike the older generation, the 2020s over there, they actually standard on these are LED headlights, but they're low profile LED headlights, unlike other manufacturers that have larger LEDs in them. This is just the closest thing to simulate daytime conditions at nighttime. So I mean, with LEDs comparative to the halogen that the older models had, this one actually, I mean, you can see things in the ditches. I mean, it just opens up the whole nighttime game way more. I mean, you see way more out there at night versus just conventional headlights. It's definitely, would love to take one of these for a test drive at night, just to show you the difference. They do give you obviously the fog lights as well. This is a SV compared to another SV package on the 2020s. SV standard on these, you get the all-around vehicle monitoring system in HD though, high def. Comparison with the older generation, sometimes it's hard to see with the cameras. The vehicle has a camera on all sides of the vehicle. On the sides underneath the side mirrors, in the front underneath the badge. So I mean, when you put it in reverse, you actually see there's a camera on all four sides of the vehicle, giving you that coverage. So when you're backing up, or even going in drive under 20 miles an hour, it still has that camera up. So if you're trying to get in and out of tight spaces, whether you're driving at slow speeds or in reverse, it comes in handy. This one has the proximity key and it has the button on the front door handle. What they did differently though on this one is actually gave you one on every door handle. So if you're going into the vehicle, just need to get in the back seat and you have the proximity key on you, you can actually just get in the back seat instead of having to go in front and unlock the doors. This one is all-wheel drive, has a privacy tint, and this actually technically has more space capacity in the back than the older generation as well. What they did as well is made sure that as far as the occupancy room, it has the most of any other vehicle in its class, as far as I know. This one, as well as comparatively speaking to the other Rogue, has huge amounts of storage. Another thing that they actually did, as far as Nissan did the last few years, was design zero gravity seats in comparison with the other Rogue. The zero gravity seats actually goes after about 16 pressure points in the human body. They're designed into the seat to relieve stress and fatigue over long trips. On average, manufacturers go after about 6 pressure points in normal seats. This one's up to about 16. So I had to call it zero gravity seats because it's the closest thing to zero gravity that you can expect. This one, on the new 21 Rogues, they actually designed 5 different settings for the drive train as far as all-wheel drive settings. One's a mountain, so in your mountainous terrain, the snowflake is obviously snow. The auto button would be the road, so it just automatically works. And then you have a leaf, which signifies better fuel economy. So it actually reduces throttle and transmission shift points to give you better fuel economy. And then obviously the race flag is, go figure, race mode. You have the auto hold as well. So it automatically, when you come to a stop or on hills, it actually stops the vehicle or holds the vehicle. So especially if you're on a hill, it gives you that transition from brake pedal to gas pedal, so your vehicle doesn't roll back. The biggest thing though, as if all this stuff wasn't enough, the biggest thing that they did was on this one you get the full 360 safety shield that Nissan has designed, and on the SV, the standard package SV, you get the ProPilot Assist that comes with it with the adaptive cruise. I mean, it's a huge benefit. It keeps you right behind a vehicle and monitors and keeps you at a safe distance automatically once you set the adaptive cruise on. As far as lane departure assist, if you're departing the lane and you go outside onto the shoulder, it actually will steer the wheel back into and center you into the lane that you were in before. But as far as the 360 safety shield, this one comes standard with automatic emergency braking on the front with pedestrian detection. So the camera that's actually in the windshield senses and monitors vehicles in front of you, and in the event that you're not going to stop, it's going to assist you in braking automatically with pedestrian detection as well, sensing people walking across the street. It does have the collision warning as well, so it'll actually give you warning when the vehicle senses that you're not going to stop, you're not paying attention, there's a cars in front of you that are putting on their brakes or something like that. It'll actually give you audible and visual alerts. It does have the rear assist brakes as well on this one. That actually comes with, if you're put in reverse and there's a stationary object behind you, it'll actually automatically brake the car for you if it senses that you're not going to stop. It does have the blind side detection that's now on the outside mirror, so if someone's in your blind spot, it'll be lit up on both sides. When you get that, you also get the rear cross traffic alert as well. So when you put it in reverse, it'll actually sense 90 feet out in either direction for oncoming traffic. And it'll actually give you alerts to that as well, that there's someone coming, so you can stop and make necessary adjustments. This one also has the high beam assist, so if you put the high beams on, they'll automatically turn on and off depending if there's oncoming traffic. It'll actually switch it back to the low beams and then back to high beams once they pass you. There's many more options that this has, but I definitely wanted to show you the all-around vehicle monitoring system, the high def version that they have now. I actually have the rear hatch up, that's why it's pointing to the sky. But as far as the cameras all the way around you, if you notice the high definition that it has. And not only that, when you put in drive, you put in reverse, it gives you the prediction lines as well on the camera. So when you're backing up, you can definitely make the right move. But like I said, it is definitely high def. There's a lot of improvements on this vehicle. You know, they did a really great job when they made this to make sure that it did the Nissan name proud. I would definitely recommend a test drive. If you have not driven one of these, you need to get in one of these and just see what the major differences are, because trust me, there are tons of technology, safety technologies that they put in this vehicle standard. Doesn't matter what package you got. You don't have to go to leather to get the safety packages. Nissan did it right here. You don't have to go to a higher trim package and spend thousands and thousands and more dollars to get that safety equipment that every manufacturer should be standard with. And case in point, that's why Nissan has the most amount of safety technology standard than any other class out there, not only with the Rogues. Give me a call. My phone number is 319-595-4305. I'd love to show you this vehicle more in depth. Thanks.